So much fun. Oh, you having fun, Jamie?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of a blast. Uh, this is one of the best shows, I think. I really enjoy doing it. It's just, yeah, makes
Yeah.
it fun. Here we go. We got some people. I see Brenda Lee, Chicken Master, Joyce Martin, Lucy Aldred. Hey guys, how are y'all guys doing tonight? Leanne Rice, Claire Patrick, Carl, BC West Coast Girl. Hoorah, guys. Cindy Jacobs. Hey, there's my buddy Will. I see Gypsy in the house. Hey, Gypsy. Samantha, Marcia, hola. Boys, Braggeds, AZ, Rebecca Blizzard. Hey, Rebecca. Inlita, that's a pretty name. Lucky Alred. JT's in the house. Hey, JT. Hey, guys. OZ Big AI. Hey, friend. Brenda Laudermit. Hey, Brenda. And Claire Anderson. Okay, guys. Normally, like I've said before, on Music Madness, I'll read y'all's name all night long because it's just a live experience. Here, though, in the playback, people have to skip that stuff, and so I just want to say hi to everybody. I'm so glad that everybody could make it. So this is our part 2 of today's live call-in show. We're still trying to get it set up where we've got the right time for the people on the East Coast who are like 3-4 hours in front of us, and then everybody over across the pond too, because they're anywhere from like 8 to 10 hours in front of us, and it makes it hard for a lot of people to be able to be part of the call-in show. Most everything I do is geared towards a later time here in my time zone, trying to get it where we can get together with more people out there and be more all-inclusive. So instead of this being episode 19, this is actually just part 2 of episode 18. There we go. I got a strong cup of coffee. I had to really think about what to show y'all guys tonight for we're finishing, because I always show something that I use in my life, something that I'm not paid to show, and something I find to be useful. Now we've got one package here that we forgot to open. So this comes in from one of y'all guys out there. This is from our friend Lori Johnson. She sent this package in. We're going to open it as we close tonight. I've got the call-in phone here and hooked up. I'll turn it on in just a moment. And then also I got the voicemail cleared. So it should help y'all guys be able to ring the phone longer and give you a better chance to be able to call in. I apologize to everyone that's called and hasn't been able to get through. I know that must be frustrating. I just ask, please bear with me. A lot of people call in at the same time, and it takes time for us to be able to get to everybody. Now, if you've called in before, please refrain this time from calling in until maybe like the last 15 minutes of the show, just to give more people the opportunity to get to call in and talk to everybody. So I hope that y'all are doing well. Hey, that is cool. I wish I knew how to say your name. It looks like Mandarin, but I'm not sure. Man, I wish I could say hi to you and you knew I was talking to you. Maybe you do know who I'm talking to you. Hi, friend. I'm so glad you're here. Isn't it so neat to see people from all over the world here? That's what I really love about our channel so much, is that it's so wide-reaching, so inclusive. We get to talk to people from all over the world, you know? It's weird. Last night I had this dream, and no, we're not going to start doing videos about dreams. But somehow I was able to get into spots that like people didn't know about the show and stuff, right? And I think it was about South America, the lower half of South America and like Africa or something. It was a really cool dream, because like we reached out to a whole bunch more people, and I'm like, I woke up thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, how do I do that? What did I do in the dream? How did I do that? Right? And yeah, so good times, good times. I see a few new people in here too, guys. Very cool. Hey, Robert. Good to see you, bro. Let's see. Invisible Man 77. That's a cool name. Hey, Invisible Man. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the call-in phone. Let's see. Get it. Oh, that's not the button I want to push. Somehow I turned on the camera. Here we go. We got our first caller. Oh, the call ended right off. I don't know why it's dropping calls. We've had bad weather here, guys. It's really overcast right now, and I only have 3 bars on the call-in phone. So if the call drops or anything, I'm sorry. I apologize. I try and not say I'm sorry because that becomes repetitive and people, they don't really think it's an apology. So I always try and say I apologize. Here we go. Hey, friend, welcome to Talk with Matt. How are you doing? What's your name?
Kylin.
Carlin?
Kylin.
Hylan. That's a cool name. How you doing, Hylan?
Sorry, it's Kylin. Sorry, people get my name mixed up.
Kylin. Okay, totally cool. Did I say it right that time?
Yes.
Excellent, Kylin.
I said hey to you a few minutes ago in the live,
okay.
But I wasn't able to get a response.
Okay, totally cool. Well, hi, my friend. It's good to hear from you. What do you do? Where are you from?
Tennessee.
Ah, I've been through Tennessee. Very cool. Are you close to Nashville?
Yes, I am.
Cool. I love Nashville, Tennessee. I got to go to the Opry a couple times when I was there. It was really cool. It was the last night that little Jimmy Dickens was playing. He was one of those really old, like rhinestone cowboys. Do you enjoy country music?
Yeah, I do actually.
Cool, Kylin. Very cool. What do you do? How's your life going right now?
It's going good. Just scrolling. I just was scrolling through, and I got modded for a few channels just because I gave I do mods. I do sub goals, and I've done 10K, 100K. So far I've been modded for 2 people so far.
Okay. Is that like a moderator? Are you talking about moderation, or do you mean
moderator for the live and stuff?
Okay, totally cool. Moderators are so important nowadays. There's so many people that they just run around trolling everything. We got really bad on this channel for a while, and then I made 3 of my really good friends moderators, and shout out to the mods. That's how long have you been doing that? Is it something that you've made a business out of, or is it just a hobby, something that you do?
It hasn't been a business, but it's been a hobby.
Okay. Cool, yeah. Kylin.
Wait, how many subs do you have right now?
Just hit 47,000. Woohoo.
47,000?
Yeah, subscribers. I know, right? I'm blown away by it.
That's insane. Sadly, I only have 7 subscribers, but hey, I don't really care.
Hey, right on. And it's slow. I've been doing this for 6 years now, too. So it's really hard to get a foot in. But once the analytics start responding, they seem to put them out to more people. Hey, you want to throw out your YouTube channel right now and people can come check you out?
Yeah. So my YouTube channel is Deathblade Pro.
Deathblade Crow?
Yes.
I love it.
Deathblade Crow.
Deathblade. I'm a slow writer. Crow. And that's Kylin. Yeah. Kylin. Yeah. Very cool, brother. All right. What kind of videos do you do?
Well, the last video I posted was a gaming video, but I posted some shorts for my TikTok and stuff.
Totally cool. That's awesome. Yeah, guys, if you want to check out some gaming videos, and what are your shorts about there, Kylin?
Well, it's just my day-to-day life and
cool.
Some other stuff.
Cool.
And yeah.
Yeah, guys.
But
all right.
Hey,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
How about this? If you can reach, how about this? A sub goal of 1 million subscribers by 2030.
Dude, wouldn't that be awesome? It would.
That would be insane.
It would. It'd be nuts, man. They give like awards for that kind of stuff, I think. I love your mindset too. Setting the goal out to a 5-year plan is kind of like how I exist. I don't worry so much about how things are going in my life right now, as long as I'm moving towards some long-term goal. And I seem to always set like 5-year plans, you know? My big goal right now, because the channel's growing really well, I want to hit 100,000. I think that if I could hit 100,000 in like the next 2 years, dude, I would just be so happy.
Hey, I believe in you, dude.
Thank you, Kylin. Well, thank you for calling in as well. I'm gonna bump your or what do they call it? Shout out to your channel here real quick. So guys, if you want to check out some video game stuff, or if you're interested in checking out what Kylin does like in his everyday life, you can go to @DeathBladeCrow here on YouTube and check him out. I will definitely go in and check you out, man, and I'll be sure to hit that thumbs up because that'll help, you know?
Hey, thank you so much. And I hope you get 10 million subs by 2020-30.
Thank you, bro. You have a good one, my friend. Thanks for calling in.
I will. See ya.
That's totally cool. I love the encouragement. You know what I mean, guys? Okay, here we go again. Hey, friend, welcome to Talk with Matt. How are you doing? What's your name?
It's Lucy.
Gracie?
No, Lucy.
Lucy. Hi, Lucy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Where are you from?
Orlando, Mississippi.
Mississippi. How cool. I haven't been to Mississippi, but I want to go one of these days. Do you live in the country or the city?
The country.
My favorite. Absolutely. Wow. How have you been? Is life treating you well?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Thanks for being part of the channel. Is this something new or have you been here for a while?
Something new, but I've been watching you ever since y'all were on the TV shows. I love watching y'all show.
How cool, Lucy. Well, I really appreciate that. It was a heck of an adventure for me, and I really enjoyed getting to take y'all guys out like that. What's your favorite part about the TV show?
I like the way that you created things from the bush, like when that time you showed your brother how to get that battery running and I got the bulldozer going. I thought that was hilarious.
Hoorah! Thank you so much. Yeah, that was one of those moments, you know, the moments where it's like hit or miss, not really sure if I'm going to succeed, but have to kind of just go into it. Right on, Lucy. Yeah. That's so cool.
Then there was a time that you done that with the made that thing for the logs to come down and go to the burn pile. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, that worked really well. Getting the pitch of it was the hardest part, honestly, because if I had too much of a pitch, the logs they would catch on fire and burn all the way up, or two, when the next one rolled down, it wouldn't roll, or it would roll too far and everything. I got that from a friend, actually, who had told me about it previously. And so, yeah. Cool, Lucy.
And the time that you made the grill for your dad and y'all, that was pretty neat.
Thank you. That was one of my favorites too. That's where I learned how to weld, actually, Lucy. And yeah, it was neat because like my dad was always like really critical kind of, you know, and everything. But that one, it turned out so well and all that he couldn't help but just like, he was talking about that for a few days, actually. He's like, I can't believe you did that. You've never welded in your life. You did that with car batteries. Are you serious? Now,
yeah.
What some people don't know is I had a really good friend who was really experienced with that kind of stuff, who worked me through the mechanics of it, kind of. And so it helped a lot, you know, using other people's experience. So what do you like to do, Lucy? What do you do for fun?
Well, I go with me and my husband and we camp and stuff. That's what we do for our hobby.
Cool.
And then I go on trips with my kids. We go to the beach, and my grandkids, they play ball, so I go watch them play ball and stuff.
Oh, how neat is that? Wow, it sounds like you're just very involved with your family and that you kind of keep that family center really important, huh?
Oh, yes. We're like the wolf pack.
Nice. Man, I'd like to hear that.
I like when y'all howl. That was awesome.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
We grew up doing that. Yeah, absolutely. How many kids do you have?
I have 6. Well, I have 4 of my own, and then I got 2 steps, which are mine.
Right
Yeah,
on.
and then I got 14 grandkids.
Whoa, that is a heck of a Christmas right there. Do y'all guys get together a lot? Is it like what was that movie, Cheaper by the Dozen, just constantly crazy?
Yeah, it's a venture, I promise you.
I believe you, Lucy. I believe you. Well, that is so neat. When are you planning your next trip, your next camping trip?
Well, when summer gets here, we're going back to the lake and stuff.
Okay, cool. How totally cool. I love the lakes during the summer. That's what I really like about this area, because it's like cooler during the summer next to the lake, and you can dip your feet in and stuff. Yeah, I love the lakes.
Yeah, but it's cold up there right now, though, ain't it?
Yeah, it's super cold. I thought so. Yesterday it rained. I thought it was going to start warming up. Just tonight, though, the temperature started dropping again. The wind started picking up. Jamie's noticed that here in this area, when the wind starts blowing, we normally have a storm coming in. So we might have Revenge of the Winter coming back on us. I would like to get to the spring, honestly. Are you about ready for the spring, Lucy?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the snow to be gone.
Yep. How much snow do you have? I mean, y'all got hit pretty good, didn't you?
Well, we got a little bit on the ground right now, but everything's clearing back up now. Yeah.
Excellent, Lucy. Yeah, that's how it is here. Being so far north and right next to Canada, we really never know exactly how long it's going to be. I'm just ready.
I know.
I'm one of those guys, I get really pasty during the winter. I'm like, I need me a suntan and some vitamin D.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your husband's name?
Bobby.
Bobby? Hey, Bobby, shout out, my friend.
He's in the other room down there. He's asleep.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I love all of y'all. Y'all was one of my favorite TV shows.
Thank you, Lucy.
Yeah.
That's so
cool. I love your mom. She's a sweet person.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely.
And I hope she gets well soon too.
Thank you so much. The last thing I heard is that she's out of the hospital and back at home. So she's recuperating now. I was a little worried for a little while, but it looks like she's gonna be all right. Thank you.
Yes, I'm glad, because your mom. I know that's all you got left, and I don't have my mom and dad no more. So moms are everything.
It's hard, losing and becoming the older ones in our households and everything, because I'm the oldest male in my household now, and it's hard not having anybody above us to look to, because I look to my dad not just for good advice, but also want to not do like him, and like learning from his mistakes as well, I guess. You know what I mean? And I can relate to you, Lucy. It sounds though to me like you're the one. You know what I mean? The one that people are gonna look to and like gain strength from. And you sound like that kind of lady to me.
I am. I love my family and I love my grandkids, and I enjoy life.
Right on. Right on. Well, thank you for calling, Lucy. And you call back another time sometime, all right? Let me know how the camping trip goes, all right?
I sure will. You have a good night.
You too, my friend. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Y'all guys are all so cool. Each and every one of you. I was telling Jamie right before this came on. Oh, hang on. Hey, friend, welcome to Talk with Matt. How are you doing? What's your name?
Hey, Matt. Thanks for answering, man. My name is Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob. Thanks for calling.
Yeah. So anyway, I was going through YouTube Live and I came across your channel, and I guess I got lucky enough to be picked up. So
how cool is that? Absolutely. Yeah. Do you watch a lot of live videos on YouTube? Are you one of those guys that's into the live stuff?
Not so much. I learned about live about a couple weeks ago, and I don't know, every time I'm late at night, I just go through, you know?
Yeah.
As we shouldn't be, so it's funny though, but.
Well, I kind of do the same thing. At the end of the night, I kind of like just veg out. And yeah, I wind up in a lot of different places and watch a lot of different kinds of videos and stuff. So I think that's all right. You know what I mean, my friend?
Yeah. So that's exactly what happened. And hopefully I don't stay up too late tonight. But,
totally cool. Do you got to go to work early in the morning?
So I actually got laid off a couple months ago from my company that I work for.
Okay.
And so I just got to figure out what's next with my life. But thankfully that I recently, I've been saving up money, and I have actually quite a bit of money saved up where it'll last me for at least a year, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, I do need to get that going. So and start applying for other job opportunities out there.
Absolutely. Well, I love the way that you were able to save for the rainy day. I'm trying to get there right now, actually. Trying to have something for those just in cases. Do you have the kind of experience and stuff where you could use this buffer time to kind of like maybe work towards working for yourself? Do you have any interest in that or anything?
So I wish I could start my own business, but I mean, like, it's the opportunity for that is probably unlikely because I mean my skill set's more in the tech industry, and it's so that's where my skill set is, and I've always worked remotely, and I don't know, but I gotta find out where to go next from that.
I hear you, Jacob. I think sometimes skills like that, even if we're getting a check from somebody else or something, having your kind of skill set is kind of like working for oneself anyway, because you can go here or you can go there. And it sounds to me like you have options. I think that more like a contractor than anything really, you know? Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, we'll see where it goes, you know? So,
cool.
But yeah, you were talking with the other caller about weather and how cold it is. So I'm from Utah, so it's definitely cold and rainy or snowing actually. So I do enjoy snowboarding and enjoy the nice weather here.
Whoa, yeah! I've always thought snowboarding would be so cool. How'd you get into snowboarding?
So I kind of grew up just being on the slopes in the wintertime. So I learned when I was, I don't know, like 7 or 8 years old, and always went up with family and had a great time. And it's, I do enjoy it. And I've been going up with my friends all this, I don't know, last couple months when it's been having great snow. So.
Nice, Jacob. That sounds like a lot of fun. I love the mountains and the snow. There's just something different up there. You know, my friend, it's like a completely different world. Things slow down a little bit, it feels like, you know?
Yeah. Time definitely slows down when you're enjoying what you do. And
right on.
So it's a good way to clear my head and just enjoy life as it is, you know.
I do. That's why I like going up on the mountains here. I find that like down in it all, though I've kind of got a slower life, it's really difficult to come up with those abstract ideas and those ways to move forwards. And once I get up into the mountains and stuff, for some reason, it just like my whole head clears and I'm really able to think a lot better. You know, I'm kind of jealous of snowboarding. Snowboarding is something I've always wanted to do. I mean, that's gotta be really neat. I mean, I'm not so into skiing. I tried skiing when I was like 14. I found, for me, strapping my legs to two things that go separate ways on the ice, not a good idea. But I've always thought snowboarding would be cool.
That's exactly how I was. I tried skiing when I was like 7 years old, and that year was just horrible for me. So I was like, this next year, I told my dad, I was like, I'm going to try snowboarding, and having 2 feet strapped into one board, just, I don't know, it just makes life a little bit easier.
Right on. I hear you, my friend. All right, well, thank you for calling in. Thank you for checking out the channel. I appreciate you. We do a show also if you're up late on Saturdays. We start at 11 o'clock and we play live music. It's not a saved or a recorded broadcast, so it's like a one-time live experience. If you don't have anything to do, drop in sometime. We take requests and everything, all right?
All right, thanks, Matt. And you got a new subscriber here, so.
Hey, cool. Thank you, Jacob. You take it easy, my friend.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye. That's so neat. I love the way it's like, oh yeah, no, at 7 years old, I discovered I want both of my legs strapped to one board. Yeah, I found that out the hard way too. That was my skiing experience, was finding out what a coccyx is. That's the tailbone at the very bottom of your backbone, right? And man, anybody ever fall, boom, on your butt really hard? Man, that hurts for months, right? That was my skiing experience. Too much information. Okay, here. I'm sorry, guys. Here we go. We got another caller. Oh, why is this not working? Hang on. There we go. Hey, friend, welcome to Talk with Matt. How are you doing? What's your name?
Dustin. I'm doing good, bud.
Hey, Dustin.
How are you, man?
Doing pretty well, my friend. Pretty well. Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, I just wanted to call in and real quick tell you I appreciate everything you do on your series here, from Music Madness to the videos of you out in the woods and you and your friend cooking and everything. And I've been following you since you were a kid on the show, and
wow.
Just appreciate everything that you do, man. It's awesome, and I hope that more people can step out and live more like you do, open and free, and not just with money and everything, all that stuff, but just be free about who they are and not worry about what other people think. So
right on,
man, you're just awesome. So
man, you're awesome, Dustin. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. How you been doing? What you been up to lately?
Oh, not a whole lot, just working. I have a son that is into wrestling and stuff, so we're going through the wrestling season right now. And, I'm in Kansas, so it's freezing cold and
I'll bet.
Snowy.
I'll bet Kansas is cold. No, it's cool. You say that you got a son in wrestling, Dustin. We just this morning, actually, the Orville team here, they made it to the next whatever it is. So they're going to go play a game against somebody else now. The town was so excited that they actually threw a parade for it. And so we heard sirens and everything this morning. It was really cool. How long's your son been into wrestling? Is he pretty good?
He's been in since he was 4, and he's made it to state every year, so which is like the state, the final. So, and that's probably what Oregon has your area has a really solid wrestling program, like historically.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I follow wrestling all over the country and stuff, and you guys are always pretty dang solid. You had some big wrestlers come up from out there, so.
Whoa.
But yeah, that's cool that they had a parade and everything.
Yeah.
All that's awesome. So,
absolutely.
But yeah, I just want to call in and see if I can get in and tell you thank you for everything you do and to keep it up. I watch your videos every night. And
man, thank you.
Keep up with Music Madness when I can. But,
that's awesome, Dustin. Thank you for calling in and for letting us know. And next time on Music Madness, let me know it's you. All right.
Absolutely, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, brother. You take it easy and good games to your kid, man. Hoorah.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Yep. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Totally like how I want to be, you know what I mean, guys? And so to find out that a lot of like good wrestlers and stuff have come out from this area and stuff is really neat. It's interesting, the things that I've never been interested in, really, right? When those things come into phase with my life, kind of, I've become a little bit obsessive about it. I'm like, really? No kidding? All right, like go team and everything. So that's pretty neat. Okay, who's this? We got, hang on. Hey, friend, how you doing? What's your name? Welcome to Talk with Matt.
I'm doing fine, man.
Hey, you're Robert. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, buddy. Goodness gracious. How's Diane doing?
Oh, she's doing pretty good.
Cool. Totally cool. You done anything fun lately?
Yeah, I got a new gun.
Sweet. What did you get?
It's a Remington single action Army revolver.
Nice.
1875.
Dude, nice. Oh my goodness. That reminds me of my pistol. Mine's the new Army 1850 something, I think. Mine's the Flapita. Are you black powder or are you cartridge?
Cartridge.
Sweet.
You got the older model.
Yes.
I got the newer model.
Dude, that's awesome. Have you had a chance to take it out and shoot it yet?
I just got it today.
Okay.
I've got a collection. I've got a Smith & Wesson Schofield. I've got a Colt Peacemaker.
Sweet.
And now I got the Remington.
Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah. All three fine manufacturers. I was talking to a guy just the other day, and we both said it at the same time. I started the same, right? I'm like, well, you know, God didn't make all people equal. And then he goes, no, Mr. Colt did. And I just got the biggest laugh. It was awesome. I was out buying ammunition. Yeah. Well, that's cool. How's the weather there? I remember you had a little bit of a snowstorm last time we talked.
Yeah, it's about 15 degrees right now.
Wow. Okay, that's chilly. And you got probably a wind shear on top of that, I would imagine.
It's not too bad. It might be like 13 or so.
Okay. No, that's not bad.
Bad on the wind.
Okay, good. No, last time I was out in it here, I was headed so I took 3 days that I got warmed up to go to the gym, and I got really cold in those 3 days because my warming up was just walking to the gym, looking in the windows, and then coming back. Because as you know, I had a really bad flu. It kept me down for like almost a month, so I always warm up slow. And it was like 14 degrees when I was walking those 3 days, and man, I forgot how just chilly that can be, you know?
Hey, you know, you had your earlier show. I think at your time it was like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
I like that time.
Cool. That works for you?
It's 3 o'clock here in the afternoon.
Okay. I'm going to make a note of that. Thank you for letting me know, too, because we're trying to get it where more people can join in. That's even the idea behind this second show, basically, because there are so many people that they try to get through, but they just can't. So I'm going to make a note of that, Robert. And then I thought about an idea of doing a show where like we broadcast for like 18 hours one day, but we skip an hour. So like we'd shoot from 1 to 2, then take 3 to 4 off, then go 4 to 5, and just kind of see how the analytics hit for that so that we can figure out where the main viewers are and where the outliers are and kind of try and adjust the channel so that pretty much everybody's getting a chance to participate, you know?
I mean, I don't mind doing the ones at night.
Okay.
But it starts getting late, and I don't know what it is. I'm sitting there trying to read the comments and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's hard to do that because I start getting anxiety late at night.
I remember.
It's not so bad.
Yep, I remember you telling me that. I used to deal with anxiety too, and for me it was the same. During the day I was all right, but it was like between dusky dark and like maybe 11 at night, I would just feel really lonely and get very anxious, and it was hard for me to get where I could just feel comfortable with myself. That's really why I started reading my audiobooks a lot, because I found them very distracting. And then somewhere along the lines, I just kind of got used to that time being by myself. You know, I think it takes a lot of work. Anxiety, depression, you know, those are two of the main ones that I think take the most work to start being comfortable again. Robert, what do you think?
You're right there, but on top of my anxiety sometimes,
yeah,
I have that collapsed trach area.
Oh,
and
okay.
Sometimes that starts bothering when I get anxieties or nervous or whatever.
Yes.
It makes it hard for me to get an air down when it starts closing up.
I understand. And that's got to be frightening on top of itself, my friend.
Oh, it's very frightening.
Wow. I'm sorry, Robert. You know, we all it takes a lot to carry the load that life puts on us sometimes. And what I respect about you is the way that you carry your load and you're still happy and cheerful. You're in the chat, bringing people up and talking and being part of the group. And I just want to thank you for that, for being someone special here for all of us, my friend, and carrying your load. You know what I mean?
I want to say something about the person that called earlier.
Yeah.
You said about your dad and stuff. You don't have anybody to look up to.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't know how old I was even if you met me, but I'm 70 years old. So if you need someone older or someone to look up for, someone to talk to, I'm here.
I appreciate that, Robert. You're a good friend, buddy. All right, I'm going to let you go so we can give more people a chance to talk and everything. Are you going to be able to make it to Music Madness this Saturday, you think?
If I do, it won't be too late.
Okay.
I start getting nervous.
I understand. I understand.
I want to say hi to Rebecca and little dude.
Cool. Very cool, Robert.
All right, you have a good one, and I love you.
You too. Thank you for being there, my friend. And I'll talk to you later, all right?
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Isn't it cool getting to know each other in here, guys? I mean, we've gotten to know each other throughout the years right here through the chat and everything. It's really cool to be able to put like a voice behind it. And it's so hard sometimes to just have a conversation in the chat line because like giving that much information and exchanging that much information would take a message this long. Isn't it nice to be able to just pick up the phone and talk for like 3 or 4 minutes and convey so much in a conversation? You know, I always used to say, how can LOL replace a laugh? Because I'm one of those guys that even if I might be a little bit nervous about the friend or the person that I'm calling or whatever the situation is, when I do hit that call button and I get to talk to them, instead of having a text conversation, it just seems so much better, you know? I do think, too, that it's a good way for people that have anxiety, because when I was younger, I had a lot of social anxiety. I didn't know how to behave around other people because as a kid, I grew up in the middle of nowhere and there weren't any people to practice with, you know? So I think that finding little tools like that, even if it's just turning on the phone and talking to somebody, is a really good way to kind of strengthen those muscles that give us a little bit more strength and a little bit more faith in ourselves, you know, confidence, you know. I can't see this phone through the glare though, so I can't tell. Okay, we do have a caller. Hang on.
Fung Guy is trying to call.
Is he? Okay, this might be him.
This phone through the glare, though, so I can't tell. Okay, we do have a call.
Okay. Hey, friend, could you mute your device, please?
Is he? Okay, this might be him. This phone through the glare, though.
Are you there?
Hey, friend, could you mute your device, please?
I'm sorry, guys. Friend, hey, are you there? Hello? I can't. Hang on. I can't hear. Yes, there you are. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Excellent. Hang on, we got you now. There was just a reverb in the phone. What's your name?
This is Kathy from Arkansas.
Hi, Kathy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I thank you for all your prayers and
Hoorah.
taking time out to talk to me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know we've been friends for a long time. We used to talk on Zenny, the app.
On what?
Zenny, app.
Zenny.
On what?
Okay.
It's Zanggi.
Kathy, hi. I think I remember you from like the comments and line and everything. I'm sorry, though, there are a lot of con people out there who run scams pretending to be me. I'm so sorry to tell you this. I'm not on Zenny. YouTube is my only platform. I used to be on Instagram. Okay, we're getting a reverb again. Kathy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So if you're talking,
turn it down.
I'm not talking to that person no more.
Good. Okay, good. Could you do me a favor and turn down your tablet or your computer so because it's echoing in the background, Kathy.
Is that better?
That's so much better. Thank you. Okay, so no, you were talking to somebody who on Zenny who was pretending to be me?
Oh yeah, they started asking me for money, so I stopped talking to the person.
Did you tell me about that? You told me about this in a comment at one time, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought, okay, yes. Okay, now the clarification is coming up because like it would break my heart to tell you right now that you were talking to another guy. But as long as you know that's already a scammer, that's awesome, Kathy.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch people.
Right on. This world, it is really difficult to know who to trust, you know? Yeah.
No, I mean,
How are you doing? How have you been? You had some health problems, didn't you?
yeah, I have headaches real bad, and I've had a lot of surgeries, but God's good to me.
Good. Good. You sound good. You sound good.
Well, it sure is good to talk to you, and I keep you in my prayers every night before I go to bed.
Thank you, Kathy.
And all your family. And I've watched you since you were pretty young on TV on Bush People.
Wow. Yeah, it was a while ago. I know I see every now and then I'll see a commercial or something come on and I'm like, dang, it's been a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. But you're doing okay right now? Is it like the weather treating you well? Your house is well insulated and everything?
Oh, yeah. We're staying warm. We got snow, and it's like supposed to be 9 degrees tonight. But,
goodness.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. But as long as you've got a warm house, that's what matters, you know, absolutely.
Well, God bless you, and you have a wonderful night, and I'll let you talk to other people.
Thank you, Kathy. And thank you for being here and for, like, just being a good person. I want to thank you for being a good person, okay?
Thank you. And I am so proud that you are sober and you're a good, wonderful man.
Thank you, Kathy. And would you call in another time and just check in, let me know how you're doing?
I sure will. God bless you.
God bless you, Kathy. Bye, my friend. Yeah, no, guys, see, that's the problem. I harp on it sometimes because it seems like a lot of these social media sites, they're from my experience, it feels like they're set up to protect the scammers and the frauds and their anonymity, but then they don't protect us, the people who are using them in a good faith platform kind of way. I see sometimes these people who are like the executives and stuff, and they get called out on this stuff, and that blank look on their face and that who me vibe is just, to me, it's disgraceful because there are a lot of people, for instance, on Facebook, right, who set up these accounts and stuff, and they steal little clips from people. I'm not the only one they do it to. And then they present themselves as that person, and they take advantage of people who don't know any better and ask them for money and stuff. And then when those people go to their version of the authorities, they're like, they're Facebook people, they're, what do you call them? The people who run these pages. They just tell them, oh, we're sorry, there's nothing we can do about it. Be more careful in the future, you know? And then us, like, I know plenty of people that they wind up their Facebook accounts, right? And I'm ragging on Facebook because they're the ones I always hear the most, right? But like their Facebook accounts get blocked because they've said something, right? Like a couple of the conversations I've had right now. If I were to have these conversations on Facebook, the algorithm would find me and they would suspend my account for using the wrong words, right? And put me in jail for like 30 days on their little platform. And yet the system is completely set up to protect the people who are stealing money from people and ripping people off. I'm sorry, I get a little bit hot about it sometimes, and I don't mean to drone on about it. However, at the same time, the nice people in life, there's a reason that they don't make it. It's because we don't talk about it. We're like, well, that's an unpleasant subject. And then it doesn't stir that emotion. It doesn't build up where other people are like, you know what? That's right. I got ripped off and they didn't do anything about it. So it's something else. One of these days, if I ever have like a little bit more, I'd like to be able to find people who can help with coding and stuff like that, make some kind of site where we can review the problem and try and come up with the solution. It's hard though, you know how it is when we're just sitting here in the issue. I have found, like, I watch a lot of like FBI negotiators from the 70s and stuff, right? And smart people who like figure out crimes and stuff. And a lot of internet stuff happens through people that we already know. Kind of, I'm not talking about the overseas hackers or the impersonators and stuff, but I don't know. Now I'm just droning on, I'm just glad Kathy's okay and she knew. And if y'all guys are talking to somebody out there on a different platform who's pretending to be me, it's not me. I'm only here on YouTube. I lost my Instagram account actually for similar reasons. I got hacked, lost everything. Instagram won't help me get it back, right? But there are plenty of fraud people out there who might be contacting you. And if they are, first, I apologize for them using my likeness. And second, please do not believe them. And definitely don't send them money. Just please do not send them money. All right, guys, what is this? I've got a bad glare on the phone, so I can't tell. Oh, hang on. This might be Fung Guy. Hey, friend, welcome to Talk with Matt. How are you doing? What's your name?
It's old school, and I'm breaking the rules, and I'm sorry. It's Jackie.
Jackie, hey, well, it's been a minute. How the heck you doing?
I'm just timing out here real quick because Mr. Fung Guy has been blowing up the chat.
Okay.
And ringing your phone and everything, and
yep.
I kept telling him, keep trying. I told him my clue.
I see this.
And I'm letting him know it works for me, Mr. Fung Guy. This is Jackie encouraging you to keep on trying.
There you go, Jackie.
You can get through.
There you go.
Anyways, love and light to everybody. I'm going to hang up just because I wanted to prove to the chat it is possible. Love and appreciate Jamie. Love and appreciate you. And Rebecca, thank you so much for giving little do a hug from me.
Jackie, you're freaking awesome. Hoorah.
Hey, I do what I can.
Yeah.
I try encouraging.
You're right on. Hoorah, Jackie. All right, thank you, and we'll talk to you later, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, hoorah.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. That's... No, guys, a lot of people are trying to call in at the same time. It's nothing personal. Hang on, I got another number calling. Hey, friend, how are you doing? What's your name?
Hey, Matt. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, could you do me a favor and mute your device that you're watching the show on?
Yep.
Perfect. What's your name?
Sandy.
Sandy. Hey, Sandy, have you called in before?
No.
I didn't think so. I've got several friends named Sandy, so it looks like I got another friend named Sandy. I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
What are you doing nowadays? What are you enjoying winter or are you ready for spring?
I'm up in Ontario, Canada.
Cool. We're neighbors.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm on the other side. You're on the other side.
Nah, yeah, we're neighbors separated by a couple 100 miles. But yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had squabbles in the past.
Oh, this is Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, hi. Hey, you know what? Go ahead. Yeah.
It's been a while. I haven't watched in a while. I've been busy.
I understand. Life is busy sometimes.
Yeah. We've got a lot of snow up here. It just keeps on dumping and dumping and dumping.
Really? You live kind of like in a rural community, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, a small city. It's only about 90,000 people.
Okay. That's about, no, that's a small city, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just northeast of Toronto.
Okay. Yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah, I was going through YouTube and I saw that you're alive, and I thought I'd jump on and say hey and
cool. Yeah.
Let you know, I have like no animosity towards you or anything like that. I just want to, bury the hatchet and move on with things, and
yeah.
Yeah,
I like that, Sandy, because that's how I am in life too. I never hold a grudge or anything, and it always makes me be able to bury that hatchet, and this is a great way to do it too. When I finally realized who this is, I'm like, oh my goodness, is this really happening? This is so cool.
Well, I was also thinking, oh damn, your dad's been gone for what, 3 years now, 4 years?
4, I think. Yeah. He passed on the 7th of this month.
Yeah. I figured I jump in and say, I'm still with you, and been there, done that, and my dad's been gone like 4 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
What month, Sandy?
Yeah. Ronnie's not doing great in New York.
Really? I've wondered about him. I think about him every now and then. He popped in about a month ago, maybe, just on a comment, and I tried to let him know that he and I can still be friends and everything. I hope things are going well for him. I never wish any animosity to anybody. I think that's so messed up when people form this rift between them and then they don't want the other person to be doing well. And for me, I just want everybody to do okay, and like, life is too short, and all of us are such beautiful people. There's no sense in not like being there for each other,
Yeah, him and Marianne are struggling big time. They've had actually, I think, more snow than we have in New York.
Wow.
And Dante, he set up a GoFundMe because unfortunately his roof has started to deteriorate, and it's leaking inside the house.
Oh man.
Yep.
That sucks.
So yeah, that's what's going on. They've got leaky spots. They could only get half the house tarped until spring, and Marianne's digging them out almost every day. I think the piles of snow, like the pathways, are like at least 9 to 10 feet high.
Wow. I know how it can be.
It's pretty insane.
It is. That's nuts. That's really crazy weather right there. We did that in Haines in 95. First it snowed like that, and I mean, I'm talking like 10-foot tall walkways cut through the snow, and then it kicked our butt and it got down to like 30 degrees below zero and held that for a couple months. It kind of felt like nature was trying to just run over us,
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Like Marianne was just panicking so bad. I mean, she's digging them out because, like, he can't do much of anything.
No,
right?
I know.
He's like crippled up and stuff.
Yeah.
So Marianne's up there, and they're in their 70s, right? So I mean, like, they, they're not spring chickens. So she's out there, and 2 days ago, and she's like having a massive panic attack because she's afraid to move the snow anymore on top, like on either side of this pathway.
Yeah.
But she's afraid that it's gonna, bury her alive, the snow.
Yes, I know.
So,
And when digging a pathway like that, if we don't know or know how deep it's going to get, we don't know to make it extra wide. That's the same exact thing that we did. I think it was in 95. Because when it snows that much, we've got to make an extra wide pathway. Otherwise, it starts getting narrower and narrower. And it's not a joke. That stuff can come down and it weighs a lot. I wish that there was something that somebody could do for them. It's,
Yeah, well, the insurance guy wasn't going to come out until all the snow was clear off the roof. Well, damn, they need help right now, you know?
Yeah.
And, he's had guys go up on the roof and shovel off the roof because there's been so much snow on there. And,
really?
The shingles are old and,
Yeah.
it happened that, I guess, in one of his son's old bedrooms, it was leaking at one point. They had buckets down, and then all of a sudden it collapsed at like 10:30 in the morning, and he's like, what the hell just happened?
Oh, man.
So Mary Ann rushed into the bedroom, and the ceiling had, collapsed on top of the bed, and
wow.
Oh, my goodness. It was just, it's a nightmare.
It is.
And then today he just mucked up his truck. He hit some black ice.
Oh, no.
Went into a snow pile about 10 feet high. So, I think his truck's out of commission for at least a month now.
Oh, man. And I know they don't have anybody that can, it's kind of just them on their own, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just them, and he doesn't get an Army pension because when he retired back in the early 80s, there wasn't a pension available. They had pulled it.
Oh.
So he's not getting an Army pension at all. All he's getting is old age or whatever you call it.
I think it's Social Security,
Yeah, Social Security.
Yeah. Here in the United States, that's $65 a day. That's not much. Yeah. That's not much. Man.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'm glad to hear though that the house is insured. That's good. Even if they've got to wait it out till the snow's not on there anymore. At least they have that buffer, Sandy. That's at least good. A couple of my friends, I'm not going to bore you with the stories, but it's bad all over right now. And it's not just the US. It's it's Canada, parts of Europe, the weather has really, really hurt a lot of good people. And I'm just glad for the ones who they do have the insurance. His Army pension that's really messed up. That's really messed up.
With him not having an Army pension or being able to get help from the VA or anything like that, it's total BS.
It is. It really is, Sandy. That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm trying to keep it clean, but it really is. Don't get me started on how, we, at least our troops, we could treat our troops a little bit better, but don't get me started. It's really good to hear from you, Sandy. Let me let you go. And would you call in another time and just let me know how things are going? All right. And thank you for burying the hatchet. I just got to say I'm proud to know you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hoorah.
Also, all right. Dante Ferraco and Ronnie Scaniel that you said hello.
Please do. Absolutely. Yes. And that I've been wondering about them. All right?
Yep. I will. I'll let them know.
All right,
Take care, Matt. Take care, Jamie.
Take care. Bye, Sandy.
Bye.
All right. That was a very cool conversation. So, you know how in life sometimes we get into situations where we wind up butting heads with people, right? And maybe one thing turns into another, and then all of a sudden everything's all hurt feelings and everything, and then things just kind of, right? I like it when there's resolution. I like it when we can get out of that moment where we're so frazzled in our heads that we can stop and understand each other and then just be okay, kind. And that was pretty cool. And I feel really, really bad for everybody who is having problems. It's a hard time right now, for so many people. And I know that lots of it, like in New York, like in Australia, Appalachian Mountains and the flood. There's a lot going on, and it's all act of God kind of stuff, right? That's how they would put it on on an insurance claim, right? So, life is hard enough dealing with the stresses of jobs, with the prices of food, prices of gasoline, etc. When it actually starts coming down out of the sky, that can be really difficult to deal with, guys. You know, I think at the same time, those moments are the moments where when we get to look back on them later, we find that we've found an inner strength inside of us that allows us to have more faith in ourselves and less worry about the future. So it's like me, when I've been in burning a burning house or a sinking boat, the next time that the boat started to sink, I had more faith in myself to take care of the situation. And then when it was over, I was able to look back on that as a proud moment that I was able to work through. Like the woman right now who's out on her own shoveling the paths and her house for her and her husband. She and her husband will get through this, and they will look back on this and find that inner strength in each other and in themselves, you know? So I just want to say that I'm proud of each and every one of you, and I'm so glad to be able to hear into your worlds and that you can share your struggles, you know, with each other and with me. I'd like to hear from Fun Guy before we time out. We just hit an hour, guys. It's blocked up again. Yep. It's the way the channel is. We get a lot of callers here, Fun Guy. Okay, this time don't say to call, LOL. Okay, I don't know what you mean. Hang on. Jackie, there's Jackie goes, LOL, call, Fun Guy, call, right? Yes. All right, hang on. Who's this? Wait, hang on. I think I can actually just beat the system here. Since Fun Guy's a neighbor, hang on. What the heck is this telling me? Cannot place a call as there is an unanswered incoming call. Oh, okay, hang on. I can make this work. Yeah, give me 1 second, my friends. Okay, I think I've got this now. I want to do a callback show one of these days. So if y'all guys just get a call from some strange number, I'm like, hey, friend, you're on live. That'll be me.
Brother,
and you'll probably be on the
thing like a goddamn bear tonight.
There we go. Yeah. Hey, Fun Guy. How you doing, man? It's good to talk to you.
Man, it has been a rough month, and I don't know how to even explain it, but, you know, your whole spiel on the YouTube jail,
yeah,
I couldn't stop calling after that. I'm in YouTube jail. I got locked in last night.
No. Do you have a second channel? Because I see you right here. If you were in jail, you wouldn't be able to comment.
Well, so they locked down my live streams. I was trying to be like you.
Oh, you're in...
You know, in the essence of Matt, and...
YouTube.
I was doing some live streams, and apparently they're trying to say that I had third-party images in it because there was like some logos in the photography, and they're really just busting down on me over that. And they've locked down Fun Guy's World from uploading any new videos for 30 days, and they've taken away my live stream. So I must be doing something right, because that last video about wrecking the internet and knocking it down like Wreck-It Ralph, that has had a lot of views. But
really,
I don't think they like that.
Dude, that's strange. But okay, let me try and understand. See, I've got people.
Ralph, I think, is a Disney logo, and I think there was a Disney logo in one of those pictures on that video.
That's what got you.
They are after me over that.
Yep. Okay, guys. So to clarify, when he says YouTube jail, he doesn't mean blocked on this channel. YouTube has once we become a member of the YouTube partnership program, they hold people to a very high standard. And when it comes to logos, recorded or blocked music, third-party licensing and stuff like that, they will lock our channel out if we get caught breaking the rules. And it sounds like they might have caught him over a Wreck-It Ralph logo.
It was the thumbnail I made for it. I'm almost positive it's like, and I tried to shred it in half.
Yeah.
You know, to where it didn't say Wreck-It Ralph, it just said Wreck It, and then I put internet underneath.
Okay.
And yeah, that was too much. And you know, I apologize to YouTube.
I got you.
I'm losing my home right now. If you didn't know,
I didn't. Are you
Fung Guy
serious?
Farms is going through some difficult times, but I'm not going to lose the business because it's my moneymaker, right, guys?
Yeah.
So I do everything for everyone. That's my big plot downtown. So we're going to sell the 20-acre farm that we built up here on 9 Mile.
Okay.
And it's closing in like 55 days. And I have to have the money in 65 days to save Fung Guy Farms. So that's the mission right now, saving the building.
Yeah.
So we're going to sell the big farm up here.
Okay.
And I found some land closer down there just across the creek from you.
Okay,
Actually,
cool.
be half as close to you on your drive to Topeka.
Yes, yeah.
You know the Blue Lake Cutoff Road there?
Yes.
Right as it comes out of Golden Road?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
So I'm buying 40 acres right there, and I'm telling you what, man, it's that whole side of the mountain to the left, just as you come out of the squiggle on Blue Lake. Just before you see the lake, it's everything to your left. I'm going to buy that whole mountain.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Talk about turning
personal contract.
Yeah. Now that's the way to turn negative into positive, my friend. I talk about that a lot. That I listen to philosophers that is their main premise. Turn something negative that has happened into something positive. That's a heck of a good spot, man. Now, what are you working on?
Beautiful view, bud, of the whole river and the whole lake and kind of the whole town. But it's, you know, kind of on a stable, steep wall. But, you know, the guys right there below it are the McCoys from the Hatfield and McCoys.
No kidding.
Legend of the Hatfield and McCoys. They live here too, just like you. The Bush people live here.
Wow.
The Fung people. And the McCoys.
Wow.
Well, those guys, their property line is attached to the 40 acres I'm buying, and they have giant caterpillars, and they have D6s, and they are the craziest mountain people you ever met. Jet McCoy, shout out to you, local Orvillian, and your father, Billy McCoy.
Wow.
Actually, I think that's wrong. I think it's Brad McCoy.
Okay.
Sorry about that. But don't shoot me, you McCoys. But,
Interesting.
I'll be moving in next to them, and the Fung tradition will survive here in town, Matt. And I just want to invite you along that mission. We're going to build up there. And,
really?
It's going to be epic, bro. We're going to come in with tractors and machinery, and we're going to build something that maybe as a community, even your followers here once a year, maybe we can gather at the Fung Festival.
Oh, it'd be cool, man. Yeah.
I think it'd be a good gathering of great minds.
Absolutely, yeah. And I love those kind of communal things. I also really dig the way that you think about the community and stuff, and that's part of your drive. Now, guys, for anybody that doesn't understand, when he said giant caterpillars, he wasn't talking about giant caterpillars. A caterpillar is what we call a cat. It's a bulldozer. So this machinery would be used, I'm assuming, Fun Guy, to make terraces there on the edge of the mountain so that you can have livable quarters and actually workable land. Is that right?
Yeah, so the 36 36.8 acres there on the side, and we're gonna have to put in a culvert on the lower section to access the lower plateau.
Okay, cool.
And I plan to put in 5 sites down below, 5 acres apiece.
Okay.
And I put my brother on one, and hopefully you'll come up and visit us too, and you know, maybe stay up there for a day or two or whatever you want to do, man. You'll have a piece too. But we're gonna do 7 plots.
Okay.
And then on the upper acreage that overlooks the whole valley is about maybe 2/3 of an acre that's real nice that we can push off. And I plan to build something that is a bit fungish or fungi-ish.
Yeah.
On the hill there, maybe some kind of house that looks like a mushroom. I don't know yet.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Like Rose Red up there and just have some fun. So I ordered an Alaskan sawmill.
Yeah.
$3,000. You know about that. You built one of those, brother.
Yeah, I wanted to, if you are now, I'll warn you, make sure that it is put together by people who know what they're doing. I have experience in doing this. Because after you buy it.
I got a friend.
Do you? Okay, good. I just wanted.
Yeah, his name's Matt.
No, I'm sorry, brother. You are going to need somebody far more gifted than me. That stupid thing I built, if you didn't turn, and I had some help with, by the way. If you didn't.
You had some editing back then. can. But I'm talking about we're gonna order. I already got it in the cart right now.
Oh, good.
Amazon cart. It's a 36-inch Alaskan sawmill.
Good.
All complete, digital, and everything. All we gotta do is bolt it back together, and me and you can look like pros on that thing.
Well, that's awesome, bro. That is totally awesome. So now you are going to be able to keep the farm here in town, though. That's the way it's looking right now?
The downtown mushroom farm we're keeping, and I have the 2 adjacent lots, but I did call in a surveyor to segregate off that back lot and the railroad rights for the concrete company, and they're going to slip me a quick, I think it's $32K for that back lot.
Okay,
and,
nice.
That should be a quick little boost to buy some new grow equipment for the channel.
Cool.
And get us up to that marketable amount. So we're also purchasing, I leave on the 27th down to Yakima. Anybody out in Yakima, shout out to you. We're going to buy a building on Main Street in Yakima. We're opening the Chef Hart down there on the 27th through the 30th.
Okay.
Well, we'll be signing paperwork down there, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll probably take 30 days or something to get it renovated.
I'm sure.
But
yeah.
we're going to take over Yakima with our new spice lineup. We've already taken over the valley out here. It's done really well.
I saw you in the stores the other day.
Get your darn face on a bottle of Hint of Alaska.
Yeah. Like I said, my friend, I don't know about that. You know, I love your product. I saw your product in the store the other day. It's awesome. You even got a sweet spot down there, man. Now,
yeah, we laser cut all those shelves in house.
Did you? I was gonna. Okay. They look professional.
Danielle from D's Designs does that. You know.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. No, it looked like her work. It reminded me of her work, but it looked so dang professional. I didn't know if you had like gone out to another shop or something and got that stuff. That really good, man.
I had to shake her by her boots and tell her, you ain't making me no more goats like you did Matt. You make me a good shelf.
No, I love that thing. That thing was awesome, man. Hey, let me let you go. We're already about 11 minutes over broadcast here. I wanted to let you know, though, because it's running through my brain right now about the YouTube prison that you're in right now. I'm not sure. Wreck-It Ralph as a thumbnail might have got you there, but I do watch a lot of videos where they're able to use other content, clips, even some audio from stuff, and Disney's a big one. So you might try getting a hold of YouTube themselves and have them clarify what the third-party issue is. There may have been something else in the video they got you for, and I would just hate for that to repeat. You know what I mean? I get stuff stuck in my head and I try and figure out what is the puzzle here. And it could be, like you said, the thumbnail. Maybe they just didn't like it used as the main catch. I don't know.
I think it was the attraction of the clickbait part.
It could be.
But so regardless, I deleted that whole film.
Okay.
And I went in and just got rid of it, scrubbed it, and I appealed their call on that film because I scrubbed it. And, I just hope it goes away. I figure a couple days, maybe they'll look at it. I think somebody just thumbnailed it real quick, like red flagged it.
Yeah.
Because it was maybe only 10 minutes into it being on the network. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then I thought about it and I was I might have pushed it too far there.
See, I get that sometimes when I'm talking recovery. The algorithm will automatically flag my video. It doesn't flag it in a copyright area. It does demonetize it for sponsors just because I hit a couple words that they aren't too hip on. And I do the same thing. There's a little appeal button. I never have to wait more than 24 hours. An actual person comes in. They watch the video and they're like, no, this does not need to be flagged. And then they take it down. So hopefully you're just going through something similar. And why don't you call in another time? Let me know what's going on again. All right. I'll try and run into you in town maybe or something. We can talk. All right.
Matt, I'm going to bring you an epic new backdrop. I'm going to bring you a Fung Guy Farms backdrop.
Hey, cool, bro. I appreciate it.
It's not going to say my name, but it's going to say your name back there. I got you. It's going to be epic. I got you. In the next video,
cool.
I got you, big guy.
All right. Make sure it folds, though. Okay, my friend?
Yeah, cloth, right?
Yes, excellent. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Fun Guy. And you have a good rest of your night.
I got this epic quilt from Barter Fair a couple years ago.
Cool.
The Sun God.
Okay.
And it's like an Amun Ra with the sun god, and
okay.
it's gonna make you look brilliant right there. And if it doesn't, throw the fucker in the trash.
I love it. You roll like I do, bro. All right, Fun Guy. We'll catch you later.
Next one, and on Topeka, stay safe, buddy, because I've been watching you up there, man, and you're tracking hard. So you just be safe, bud.
I appreciate you. Absolutely will, brother. All right, bye-bye.
All right, later.
That guy has some cool energy, doesn't he, guys? I love the way that he's always focused on the community. As y'all guys know, I dig neighbors. I dig the community. We've talked about that, and we've got a lot of callers in who have talked about that too, about like the importance of neighbors coming together for neighbors and this for that relationship that communities have, you know? And I think that was what was great about our first part of this call-in today. Also is that we got to hear from several people who talked about that same thing, because community is important. Even if we're just in a city, right? It's nice to know the neighbors around us and stuff in case the power does go out and there's somebody that we need to borrow something from, someone that needs our help. You know, it's good, if nothing else, just to know our neighbors' names, you know, and have a good relationship with them if possible. Also, I always try and concentrate too, like our other caller, you know, if there's bad blood, if there's a problem or something, that doesn't mean that there always has to be. A little bit of distance, a little bit of time, and that stuff can work itself out, you know? All right, we've been rolling for an hour and 16 minutes.
You want to do the package real quick? Or
That's,
you wait until the next
I was saying package. You read my mind, Jamie. Hoorah. All right, guys, so we've got one mailed in package from our friend Lori Johnson out there. We're going to open that up real quick. The coffee's dead, so that's fixed. And then I'm going to get a snack and get some bedtime. It's like, Jamie and I might watch a movie. Are you down for like a movie or something, Jamie?
I don't know. I have to get up early tomorrow.
Oh, it didn't hit me. It's already late, isn't it? It's probably like 11 o'clock.
Almost 11:30. And
Oh, crud. Okay, yeah, so no on the movie. She's like looking at me like I'm a nut. She's like, I'm getting up early tomorrow. Hoorah, Jamie, hoorah. All right, guys. So I'm trying to hide the address. I've been very careful in these lives not to show people's addresses. I thought it was funny. In our last call, my buddy Will from Kewauk, Alaska, the computer voice almost read off his phone number. Could you imagine that? All of a sudden, his phone just starts blowing up. People calling him from all over the world. Now, if you were going to call somebody and get some good life advice, Will would be one of them to call. He's one of those, like, kind of well-minded individuals, you know? Still, though, I don't think he'd enjoy it if he got, like, a couple hundred calls all of a sudden. All right, make sure I'm not showing the address. All right, guys. Now we're cooking. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Y'all guys know what I like. Man, Lori, thank you so much, my friend. All right, we got a little gift bag here, guys. So Lori knows and it's Louisiana brand hot sauce. Look at this, Jamie. Just like your dad sent me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, except it's the big bottle. So, yes.
He puts it on his eggs every day.
Yep, every single day. Yeah, all right. So this is a really good brand of hot sauce. Now, it's not super spicy or anything. It's kind of a mixture between a light salsa and a very light Tabasco. It even has kind of like that consistency. No, I'm not sponsored. I just tell y'all guys the things I like. If you like a little bit more spice or a little bit more salt, it's probably not the sauce for you. However, if you do just enjoy a nice salsa taste with your eggs, I really like this stuff. Thank you, Lori. We got some tapatio mashed potatoes for the microwave. That's awesome. Thank you.
I've never seen those.
I've never.
That's going to be interesting.
It's going to be real interesting, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to be kind of neat. Oh, and it's hot sauced too.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Oh, tapatio is the salsa.
It's their flavors.
Yes.
They have the hot sauce mixed in.
Okay, now that's gonna be good. Yeah, that's gonna clear up my sinuses. We got, a new kind of salsa here. Love the artwork. De La Voda hot sauce original. Check this out, guys. Really great artwork, very well presented. That's really nice, isn't it? All right, and it looks like, okay, it looks kind of like the same consistency as the Louisiana hot. I'm going to have to try this. I am always into another kind of hot sauce. This is going to be good, I think. Thank you, Lori, so much. Let's see, what is this? Spanglish Asdero taco. Oh, this must be some taco. It's taco sauce.
Wow.
For, yeah, that's got some great packaging too, doesn't it? That's like, yeah, that's really pretty. I'll bet that's gonna make some good tacos right now. You into tacos tomorrow?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll do some tacos tomorrow. We want to try, because myself and Jamie's kids, we watch iCarly every now and then, right? I know I've talked about it before, and they do spaghetti tacos. So we've been talking about doing spaghetti tacos for a while and see how that'll be. Got some Vienna sausages. Hoorah! That's more Road Wanderer food right there. Y'all guys know I love that stuff. So does Jamie's dad, actually. He sent me a care package kind of like this, and it was stocked full of these guys. All right. This is my jam. Y'all guys know I love this coffee. I mean, I love all coffee. I got some really good German stuff here not long ago from one of my friends. That stuff was amazing. This is really affordable. I enjoy it. It's got that little bit of pep in it that I like. You know, you don't need 2 or 3 cups in the morning. One strong cup of this picks me up and keeps me going throughout the day. And also it has kind of like that smooth taste. I like mine dark. This, you can throw a little bit of milk, a little sugar, some ice, and it also makes a really good iced coffee. Once again, not sponsored, just talking about the things I enjoy. I don't know if I would even take a sponsor at this point. They seem to be too much trouble. Oh, and these, Lori, yeah, okay, you've got me set for my next camp adventure, my friend. Guys, I always take instant coffee. Sometimes I'll take the big jar of it and I'll just pour it into like a plastic bag or something to keep it dry. These are really great. They're the Cafe Bistello. I've never been able to say it the right way, but they're little packets, so they're individuals. And these are really good. Once again, they'll make an excellent cup of coffee. It doesn't look like a lot of caffeine there. It really is, though. What I do when I'm out camping, I'll take a water bottle, kind of like this, and normally about that much water in it. I don't use the whole bottle. And I'll just tear this up, throw it in, put the lid back on, and shake it real well. And it makes an excellent cold coffee. Now, just between us, sometimes I put 2 of these in there, or if I've got the big bag, I just put a handful in it. But you want to be careful doing that stuff if we're hiking. It's a good way to dehydrate ourselves, and if there's any kind of heart issue, it can also cause heart issue or worsen heart issues. I'm sorry, I've got the hiccups now all of a sudden. Thank you, Lori. You totally rock, my friend. All of y'all guys rock. All right, we got some more Tapatio mashed potatoes. Got to try these tomorrow. And, oh, cool, a little card. Check that out, guys. Now, I'm going to keep this to read myself. I read y'all guys' letters and your cards privately now. So, thank you so much, Lori. Haha. You're a good friend, Lori. You truly are. And yes, guys, I move my lips when I read. So, not always. Yeah, I guess we got to cover the, like the show you something I like in this video, and I don't have to worry about that. It's been an excellent broadcast. Jamie's got to get up early tomorrow. I'm going to sleep till noon. So y'all guys have a good night. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on your time zone. Appreciate y'all, guys. It's good to have neighbors, whether we know each other or not. It's good to come together in those moments of need. Best wishes and big thank you to all of the people who jump in as heroes, whether it's police, firefighters, EMT, or civilians who get up and do the thing about the thing with their neighbors. You know, you're good people. And I love that we've gathered so many of us here. Big hopes for Fun Guy and all of his endeavors. And I'm glad that he was able to call in. Shout out to my friend Sandy and her friends out there. I'm glad that things have worked out, you know. I know that things are hard, but they'll get better, guys. And when it is, we'll have that faith inside that we can take it again. Never give up, never surrender. I'm going to zoom you into Earth back here again as a little I always lose connection when I pull the power. But a little reminder that we all live right down there, whether it's right side up or upside down.